Hey y'all. Okay, let's be for real. Hey y'all, welcome back to On Assignment for Alignment with Ayo Naima. I am so happy to be here. Y'all have no idea. Like, I have been in extreme introspective mode this month. I don't know what Miss January got going on, but she's getting me the freak together. Like, I even changed my hair. I'm like, okay, I've been wanting to dye my hair red for a very long time, so I'm like, okay, this is the year. Like, 2023 is your year to dye your hair. So dye your hair red, and I absolutely love it. I think that this, not even I know for a fact, this is my color. This is my color, you know. And this year I really want to focus on my look a lot more. And yeah, so I'm really excited that I'm kicking the gear off with myself having a new hair color, this copper type of, y'all mixed so many reds in the dye, and I just was slapping it on the hair that I had bought. I had my hair long at the very beginning of the year, but I don't really like long hair on me. It's not really like my thing. I might, once I get like a team, like a glam squad and stuff. But right now it's just me, and I still be rocking my quick weaves, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it's gonna be, you know. And I was looking at myself earlier. I was like, damn, like if this is me without like the financial backing, like wait until the investors really start coming in. Like, money gonna look good on me. Money gonna look real good on me, because middle class is giving. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so today I really just wanted to talk to y'all about self-sabotage, and when it comes to like being a creative girly. I've been putting out creative endeavors since I was like 19 years old, but I've always been a very creative person. Like I said, I'm also a person with ADHD. So, you know, all throughout my life I was in school, and I was just like, bruh, y'all are not even giving, like, school is really not even giving what it's supposed to give, you know. And it just never gave for me, and I didn't understand because I had ADHD, and you know, ADHD people, we just more prone to being the creative girlies. And it's not to say that you can't become like a scholar or a lawyer or whatever, but for me personally, I'm just more of a creative person that also happens to have ADHD. So now, off of that rant, child, because I can go all day. I just want to talk about my self-sabotage, you know, as it pertains to my creative endeavor. So when I was 19, 20, I started my hairline, New Canvas Hair. And it was so crazy because it was just like I didn't even give myself a chance for the business to grow. Like, it could have been something major by now, and it would have been, because I'm really that girl when it comes to the creativity. And I don't know, God just put a different type of anointing on my life, honey, that I really just can't explain it. She really would have been that girl at this time, but to be honest, it's water under the bridge. I'm not even too much stunting it, but I do remember just not giving myself the time that I needed to put into my business. I felt like I was just supposed to open my business and I was supposed to get recognition off the bat. But I've always felt like that with my creative endeavors. And then also, like I talk about with my YouTube, I had a YouTube channel, and honey, I had over 300 subscribers on there, and I still kick myself in the foot for this. Like, I talk about this all the time, but I'm so mad at myself for deleting that channel, because I wish I could have seen like my progress from back then up until now. Like, my quality is way better, my sound is way better. I'm such a better person now. And I just wish that I could go back and see all of those videos, because right now I'm starting from a better quality, but it would have been cool to be able to see myself from like that type of quality, you know. But I've always had a tendency to sabotage my creative endeavors, and I'm just we're not doing that. And you know, one thing about it is, when it feel like people really not supporting you, when you know that you coming out with good content, and like, you know, it's really coming from your soul, from your spirit, like God is leading you to say these things, and people not paying attention to you, it can be very discouraging. For me. And it has been in the past. And it has always allowed me to leave a space, a little crevice, because that's how the devil do. He gonna come through. He not gonna just put it in your face like, hey, I'm the devil, I'm gonna make you quit. No, he gonna come through. He gonna see a little crack, a doubt, some fear, something, and he gonna come through, and he gonna try to get you to like quit. And then he did. He was very successful in the past for me. But you know what? This year, actually, probably a few weeks, like when this year started for me, I was like, I want to take my content off of Instagram and off of Facebook, because I feel like nobody really supporting me on there, right? And it's like, girl, you literally just started your podcast at the middle of last year. You haven't even been doing this for an entire year yet. First of all, give God some time. Second of all, don't do that self-sabotaging thing that you always do. Like, you know, I told myself this time, like, I'm not going to quit my creative endeavor. I put myself out there. God didn't do this much work on me for me to quit now. And, you know, I almost let the devil talk me out of taking my content off of Instagram and Facebook. And I said, you know what? Because TikTok is working for me and it's bringing people to my page that fit the things that I'm talking about, and like we bouncing off of each other and all of that. But I had to really bring myself back down to earth and be like, don't ever limit God. You don't know, ain't nothing too big for God. You could be focusing on TikTok and missing your chance to really to be discovered on Instagram. And just by quitting it and feeling like nobody's supporting you, who cares? You know what I'm saying? Like, you always have been the girl that put yourself out there regardless of who was supporting you. So what's different now? Keep going, because you know it only take one win. All you need to do is hit one lick, boo. And my thing is, like, I have always had that mentality, but I didn't know it up until now, up until this year, where I really had to talk myself out of that. Like, girl, why would you pull your stuff off of Instagram and off of Facebook when that could be the time that somebody repost it and share it or something, and all it takes is for that one person to see you and everything changed for your entire life. So don't take your stuff off of Instagram. And I really had to bring myself back to that. Because at the end of the day, honey, if you just keep going in your journey, the shit really don't have no choice but to go up. You know? And God gonna show up right on time. He may not be on your time, but he gonna be on time, and he gonna come when it's time, when he feel like you ready, boo. So like, just chill and don't feel like you are inferior to anybody else because other people getting more recognition than you. Like, it always been like that, and you still have always kept going, and your time gonna come. But when it do come, it's gonna hit a whole lot different, because you know you didn't give up on yourself, and you know that God never gave up on you. And it's also very different this time around because you have God. Them last few times you didn't have God, and that's why it was so easy for the devil to come in and see where you was doubting yourself and having fear and all of that, and it made you quit. And I'm talking to myself, because this is really like me giving myself a pep talk, like, Ayo, don't do that, you got this, you know. So thank y'all for coming and listening to my episode about self-sabotage. I changed my Instagram name to On Assignment for Alignment. My TikTok is still Ayonaima, AYONAIMA _OAFA, short for On Assignment for Alignment. And then my email is still the same, ayowalton@0@gmail.com. And I will see y'all in the next episode. I'm finna film 2 more episodes, because your girl is gonna keep going this time. Like, it's not giving quits. That was my intention that I set for this podcast when I first started. We not quitting. Don't quit, because you got a tendency to quit everything that you do, and you not doing that this time. So this right here, this pep talk ain't no difference. This is just for 2023. Like, going into this year, we not sabotaging our creative endeavors. We're going to keep going, because at any moment God can pull your card. And to be honest, I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm literally like floating on, like, I feel like I'm just floating, and I just feel very different about this year. And I just feel like God got something up under his sleeve, but I'm not here to predict that. I'm just here to have faith and trust in what I can't see. And I'm extremely excited to see what God has in store for me this year. So I'll see y'all on the next episode.